A significant move from both Premiers Ford and Smith to push forward the idea of creating an east-west pipeline and rail corridors. Two of the most powerful provinces in the country coming together to put pressure on the feds and dispel the notion that they can't get along. Fresh off serving up some breakfast side by side at the Calgary Stampede. Doug Ford was quick to replace his belt buckle with a gift from Alberta Premier Danielle Smith, a token of appreciation to mark the moment Ontario signed on to support building oil and gas connections between provinces.
We need to unlock the full potential of our economy. We need to tear down the barriers and red tape that have held us back for far, far too long.
We're uniting with Ontario to amplify our voices and double down on our efforts to carve a path forward together.
Joint feasibility studies will begin to look at the optimal route for the pipeline and rail corridors that would also use homegrown supply chains, including Ontario steel. Western Canadian oil and gas could be sent to refineries in southern Ontario and a possible new deep-sea port at James Bay, while critical minerals from the north could be shipped west.
Today, much of our resources, particularly petroleum and natural gas, is being sold to one customer. And that is a competitive disadvantage. We're leaving $20+ billion on the table for the people of Canada.
Both provinces vow to consult Indigenous communities throughout the process, although many First Nations have opposed both Ontario's Bill 5, aimed to help develop mining projects, and Prime Minister Mark Carney's legislation to fast-track approvals.
We cannot achieve our shared provincial goals without cooperation from the federal government.
We're hoping we're going to be able to work with the present federal government.
Beyond energy resources, Alberta also promises to prioritize Ontario and Canadian-made vehicles for its government fleet, while Ontario will increase the availability of Alberta-made beer, wine, and spirits. While these agreements are arguably the most significant, Ontario has signed other MOUs with other provinces. Only BC, Quebec, and Newfoundland remain. The premiers of all the provinces are actually coming to Ontario to meet in Huntsville later this month. Mark McAllister, City News.